A need for transparency with exchanges is something that's been floating around lately that I think is very important, right? This is how we prevent something like FTX happening again. Okay. We know that there's actual stuff there to back up what these exchanges are doing and saying and holding, right? So proof of reserves is a big thing that is really talked about lately. Now, Binance just actually showed their proof of reserves, and astonishingly, they actually hold over 87 trillion Shiba Inu as reserves, which is a huge, huge amount. Actually, going through it, it's almost $1 billion worth. So this is obviously great to see. There's actually a bunch of wallets you can reference here. You can go through and see, how much is in each individual wallet. They have all the wallet addresses. So transparency is huge. So not only this, but crypto.com, which is a competing exchange, they hold about $558 million worth of Shiba Inu. So huge, huge numbers are being held by these exchanges as reserves. Now, this is important, and I think this is really bullish as well. And the reason why is with these reserves, these exchanges don't move these a lot. For the most part, they just kind of sit there. If they have to adjust liquidity or something like that, you may see some small movements here and there, but they don't go through these big spells of dumping these coins. That means essentially this part of the supply is locked away. It's not going anywhere, right? It's not hitting the open market. And this is important, okay? When you talk about positivity and the future, about things to come, these sorts of things play a big factor, right? If you were sitting there and I were to tell you that 87 trillion Shiba Inu is not going to hit the market anytime soon, that's great, right? That's a great thing. Okay, so not only that, but then you have more exchanges with more Shiba Inu as well, and just say, hey, that's not part of necessarily the circulating supply. It's just sitting there dormant. So essentially, it actually creates more demand for the current supply that's out there, which means price goes up. Okay. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what's going to happen, but these sorts of things to know are extremely more bullish, okay? Because these exchanges, they're not going to put their money in something that's going to drop and die and go away, right? That's not a good business model. Okay, losing money is not a good business model by any means. So obviously, these exchanges have confidence in Shiba Inu for the long term as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be part of their reserves. Okay, that's really all I got to say about that. But Shiba Inu is starting to get a little more bullish this week. Most coins are at least to some extent this week, whether it be just a couple days, whether it be most of the week. Most everything is starting to turn around, right? This FTX fallout is starting to fade a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff to obviously be found out. We know we have some big macroeconomic factors that are happening. This coming month here, we know that we're going to get another jobs report. We're going to get another CPI report. We're going to have another FOMC meeting, which likely means that we'll have higher interest rates coming. But I think now everybody's a little bit more prepared for this, right? This whole FTX thing that happened, it bled a lot of that negative sentiment out of the market, right? There's a lot of people that took their profits, left, or sold at a loss, whichever thing you want to do. I don't suggest doing that, but there may be some more positive upside to come. Now, obviously, that being said, at the same time, we're still in a bear market. Okay, we're going to be in a bear market here for quite some time still. Okay, whether that be 3 months, 6 months, a year, I'm not sure. Okay, it's going to depend mostly on, again, these big macroeconomic factors and how these things get under control. Because that's a big problem. Everything got out of control, and now they're trying to reel it in. They basically waited too long. Okay. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Still, looking great, obviously, on the chart. Hopefully, this continues through the end of the month and, into next month. But we'll obviously see how it all plays out. But really cool stuff to see. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in, checking out the video. If you haven't already, again, make sure you show your support. We've been growing like crazy. Getting close to 3,000 subscribers, guys. This is this is really cool. Never thought that this would happen or happen as fast as it's been, but it's all because of you guys. Appreciate all the support you guys are showing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope to catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.